First, let's get one thing straight. Red dot, not red feather. That's right, you heard it. If I were Native American, I'd tell you. I'd say half Cherokee, half Irish, or maybe even half Lumbee, half Irish, but not half Indian, half Irish. That means Indian, like the country, like the short brown people, the ones who own gas stations, subways, and motels, like the ones who help you with your Dell at 2 a.m. with fake American names like Amy or Sam, like the country where the Kama Sutra came from, like the place that birthed yoga pre-Western world corruption. Then there's the other half, the other whole. Educate me, why am I pushed to call it half? Why can't I be equally and wholly two things? I am equally, fully, completely, entirely, and wholly a myriad of factors creating the person sitting in front of you. My childhood was filled with Catholic masses, Irish lullabies, and Christmases in Boston, with bedtime stories taken from the Ramayana, Hindu lullabies sung by a rather toneless father in trips to India, with surgeries and scars, dog bites and fears, and explaining what exactly a congenital defect is. Girls just like myself, 3 others came before me, then 8 years of silence. I came roaring. Unexpected, unprecedented, while still floating in that warm space that Sylvia Plath can describe so fluidly, they tested me, but for all the wrong things. The irony is overwhelming, at times overpowering, so I'm not sure if when I came, I really roared, or if my first cry was more of a gurgle, swallowed by the breaks in my lip, my palate. Here comes the irony. It hits me like a train. They tested me for Down syndrome, trisomy 21. I can tell you this, that's an error on the 21st chromosome with one too many chromatids. But, oh, what caused my defect? That I cannot tell you. And I'm sure you've heard this, but I grew up with various colors, all meaning very little to me. People surrounding me simply varied. My father, an immigrant from India who simply speaks how he does, told me, Asha beti, please come pay respects before the SATs, who taught me the true respect encompassed in the greeting namaskar. My mother, a tough Irish Catholic from Boston who grew up in Roslindale, met an immigrant and, by happenstance, fell in love. Together breaking norms, they built a home in the South. My high school classmates, mostly privileged, money of little Charleston, breeding questions inside myself. Blonde, fair, and tall, quite unlike myself. My sisters, the source of my strength apart from my mother, conflicted like me, torn between first generation and assimilation. My extended family, in colors varying, fair hair to dark skin. My cousin, who when we were little told me, let's watch BET. Oh wait, you can't. You're not black. So maybe, possibly, it was then that I became less colorblind. I've been called everything from Mexican to Eskimo, Indian to Native American, Spanish to Italian, even Egyptian, and surely more I'm simply forgetting. It creates a perspective, a lens through which I view my identity, my personal, my religious, my political identity with a capital I. What is race but a name we define by color? Political systems create invisible lines separating, subjugating, always creating an other, a group to be delineated, differentiated.